Hello, and welcome to another episode of New Gameplay. Today, I'm your host, Jeff Cork, joined today by Brian Shea.
Hey, that's me.
And Leo Vader.
Hey, guys.
Hi. What are we playing?
We're doing Generation Zero.
Generation Zero.
It's a game that we were pretty warm on coming out of E3. Basically, it is an open world. Oh boy, we're already encountering some enemies here. It's co-op, but I am going it alone. Oh boy, they have spotted me. So basically, you come back from vacation in 1989 to the scenic hillsides of Sweden to find that everybody is gone.
Yeah.
And these robot dogs are just everywhere. So you're just trying to figure out what's happening. And I can look down the sights.
And you have fireworks jammed in the end of your gun that are going off?
I can use fireworks, but they're not jammed in the end of my gun.
Guns were different in 1989.
God.
Right.
Yeah, these guys are kind of tough. Not tough enough, though. But yeah, you're going around, you're scrounging. Once I kill this guy, I'll be able to...
Take your time. Let him have it.
There we go. The shotgun's a little more effective. There's another guy.
Yeah, they
really dropped me into the deep end here. I just hit continue, and I guess
and
the
they
robots
dropped you into where you were.
Wait. Oh.
Follow those hit indicators.
Oh boy. I am really overmatched here.
Is this how the game generally goes?
This is the biggest encounter I think I've ever had. Like, it's been like one or two at a time. So I might retreat a little here, but I don't even know if that's good. I don't even know if I have any.
A horse or anything?
Let's see, do I have any health packs? Which that's a problem because it's an online game. So if you go into your inventory, they don't stop shooting you.
And don't pretend that we didn't see your character there, Shea.
Yeah,
that's a real problem.
I created Kyle Hilliard. So it's 1989, so they kind of modeled the created character options after like 80s movies heroes. So let's check out that, even though I'm still being shot. I thought I was out of range, but they're robot dogs, so they can run pretty fast.
Well, we'll see what happens when you die in just a second.
Yeah.
Answering a mystery that has stymied philosophers for millennia.
What happens when you die?
Yep.
At the hands of a robot dog. Okay, so I think we've gotten out of there. We'll go back to them in a second. Don't you worry. Yeah, that's my guy.
So kind of a Spicoli thing going on here.
Or a Kyle Hilliard thing.
I think it's more Spicoli, but I appreciate the dig at Kyle. Those are...
So yeah, you can do all... I've unlocked a few different options. As you play, you unlock new things. So, yeah, we can do none. But I think we need to have the glasses.
Yeah.
But it's you unlock this stuff as you play, so it's not just like all available at once.
Right.
So that's kind of cool. Like there's a constant thing driving you to scrounge cars and all kinds of stuff. I have jeans on.
Is it all cosmetic though?
No, because like you find like my inventory, I found like fireworks that'll distract the dogs or the robots. Because it's not just dogs, but that's all I've encountered.
But you don't wear the fireworks.
You don't wear the fireworks.
So
no.
the clothing though is purely cosmetic.
Correct. Yes.
Okay. But
my apologies. I misunderstood the question.
How about guns? You can't find an upgrades for guns?
Found all kinds of guns. Actually, I found two guns, which I have right now. This 12 gauge shotgun and a pistol.
Yes.
And as you play, like if you notice, so I escaped combat. You get more experience if you win combat, and you actually level up your skills depending on like what you do. So I've leveled up my combat twice because I've been in quite a few battles.
Now, could you go back to that church where you started and find some healing items? I hope
could potentially, although I did scrounge that earlier in like my session yesterday. So I'm not sure if like the stuff respawns, but
hey, let's find out.
I'll have to sneak past these robots
by sprinting
as fast as I can.
Be careful to cross their line of sight.
Oh boy, this is a real problem now.
You're gonna jump, man. Serpentine.
Halo jumps. I don't think they're going to come in here if I close the door. They'll never think to open it.
It's sacred ground.
Yeah.
That's true. They do have the utmost respect for the Lord. Oh, so yeah, there's a first aid kit.
Look at that. Great.
All right, so go in here. That looks like a first aid kit to me. So we'll assign it.
Yeah.
Playing on Xbox One.
We're playing the Xbox One beta, so things look a little rough, and that is because it's a beta.
Are there any cool, surprising features you haven't seen in this genre of game before?
Well, yeah, one of the things that I think is like one of the bigger hooks, aside from it being co-op and like being able to just kind of run around in this big robot-ruled country with your friends, is that if you encounter like, oh, I found a bunch of first aid kits. Look at that.
Eyes on the prize, Shea.
If you fight some robots like I just did and run away, if you encounter those same robots again, they continue roaming the countryside. It's not just like new robots spawning in. Like those same ones you could encounter, hours down the road, and they'll be in the condition that you left them in. So if you like shot off a piece of armor from one of the robots that I escaped combat, they will still have that piece of armor missing, or like.
Does Avalanche expect you to remember that particular robot 4 hours later?
Well, I'm assuming that like the bigger robots will have those battle scars and like more things that can fall off of them. Like, oh, I remember I had that really intense battle with that 2-story tall robot, and I blew off the armor plate on his right arm, but he was still killing me, so I ran. And then
You should loot those guys.
it's a good idea.
Thank you.
Has that happened to you yet?
I have not. I've only encountered these little guys, and they're not as memorable as I would imagine some of those bigger sentries would be. But yeah, so I'm enjoying it. I think the gunplay is solid. Textures are a little muddy, as you can see, but that's to be expected in a beta. Oh my god, these guys are relentless. Should I just go back and face them?
Do it.
Let's do it.
Conquer your fears.
Suicide mission.
Well, not with that attitude. That tree really...
I hit him. He's
To clear the
bleeding.
way.
Yes.
Oh boy, now they all know where they can find an easy target.
Any vehicles or anything?
Not that I've encountered. Like, there's vehicles all over the place, but I haven't been able to drive any of them. I don't know if that's something that's planned for the full version. See, like, I just knocked off a piece of his armor. So if I encounter him again, he will not have that piece of armor.
Wow.
That's kind of a cool thing, like when you...
Yourself.
Very cool in concept. I'm curious to see how much it actually comes out.
Yeah, for sure. But like I'm assuming like the bigger battles, it's green because I'm healing. The bigger battles will be a little bit easier to remember. So I'm going to charge at these guys with my shotgun and
Smart.
Yeah, hit him with a jump shot.
Boom. Boom.
there we go. That makes combat much easier when you can just kill them in one hit.
Yeah, I've always said that.
Is there like a dense
Famous
city?
Jeff Cork quote.
Yeah.
So yeah, I won combat, so I got a decent amount of experience. But yeah, there's cars everywhere.
Oh, look at that
There's-
guy.
He's not having a good day.
Oh, no.
He's very sad.
Can we head to another location?
Sure. So
I love going to church as much as the next guy.
I don't know if there's fast travel in here, actually. I've only gone to other locations in death.
So you've got a quest? The hunter?
Yeah, I do have a quest.
Bjorkness.
So I need to find the hunter's house called Bjorknas,
Nice.
which I have not discovered yet. I've been exploring a little bit. See if there's another quest that... So it's the sanctuary. Search the church for anything of interest left behind. So
Check this out, Leo. So Bjorkness, I believe that's an end table.
I didn't.
Gotcha!
I don't know if I've seen that model.
So what kind of role do quests have? Are there NPCs that you're talking to?
There
or is
are
it
no
just kinda ambient
NPCs.
guiding
There
throughout the
are.
world?
It kind of has that Destiny thing where there's just a bunch of other people in your world. I actually ran around with somebody for a long time yesterday.
So are you joining their world, they're joining your world, or is it
I think it's a
persistent world for
server.
everyone?
I think it's a server.
So then
that
you could run into robots that have been picked apart by other players.
That's a good point. I don't know. I don't know how it works, honestly.
'Cause that might be interesting. You're like, oh, this one's really weak.
I mean, I did fight. I joined that guy. Like, that's how we teamed up, was I joined him in the middle of a battle that he was already embroiled in.
Oh, bloody yeah.
So I kind of snuck up behind the robots that he was distracting. And
Again, I would love to check out another area.
so I found some clothes. There you go. All right, let's run. After we open that door.
Here's your other area, walking past a shed.
Yeah.
Oh.
Come on, Leo.
You're playing your way.
We're going to skip ahead?
Yeah, we can skip ahead.
Let's skip ahead. We're back.
All
We're
right.
approaching a big old city.
Yeah, we don't know what's going to be there. Here we go, though.
Here goes
Bring out
nothing.
the binoculars.
Is this what you normally do? Scout out?
Yeah, you scout
Move
out. You
in.
see what you're up against. I have a feeling that we are going to get absolutely annihilated when we go
Yeah.
into here, or
Right.
when I go into here, because there's another person who joined the session, but he's kind of dilly-dallying way back where we were.
So I played this at Gamescom, and my demo, it took place at night, and it seems like it was easier in some ways because you could see the illumination from the robots,
Ah.
see where they were looking around. Here, I don't know how you can avoid being detected by them if you're not
I have
certain of
not.
where they are.
I've not played a night session, though. It does seem like, I mean, maybe it's the storm right now, but it has gotten darker.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if maybe we're heading towards a dusk, or if
Oh.
it's just the storm has made it darker.
It does have a full day night cycle. And dynamic weather.
As we're seeing right now.
That's right.
So I don't see any robots here, but there's definitely evidence that there were some robots here at one point.
Which would be,
In the past?
where's
My
the
inventories.
evidence? Think about this car?
I would say the car, the fact that everybody appears to
Hey!
be.
Did you just...
Uh-oh.
That-
There's a
Uh-oh.
narc.
This is the first time I've encountered this guy. And probably the last.
Wow.
It's a
Dealt with them like a
unique
pro.
enemy.
All right. We've got this Stranger Things music playing,
Put on the
so
house.
they'll never think to look for me in here.
The
Nice.
perfect crime. Yep.
Now never leave.
Yeah.
And now I'm just stuck here.
Yep. Got everything you
Uh-oh.
need.
Uh-oh. They're shooting me through the windows. Or trying to.
It's a classic siege.
You spend a lot of time sneaking around houses in this game?
I have so far.
Good amount of variety, or do you see a lot of copy-pasted interiors?
I have not seen much copy-pasted interiors, but, you know, I am still pretty early.
Okay.
Man, so my inventory is full. I should
Heal
prob-
yourself.
I don't like the whole, like, cursor interface
How many?
on
You got
consoles.
like 8 radios.
I don't need the radios.
What are you doing?
I'm just grabbing everything at this point.
What do you do with the radios? A noisy portable radio that's
I'm-
bound
Oh,
to
so it- yeah.
machines.
So how do I drop?
Yeah, again, we are an
Drop.
Xbox One. Okay, you can avoid the cursor thing. That's
Yeah, if you use the D-pad, if you use the analog stick, it does automatically default to a cursor.
Can we look at that giant pile of radios you just made? Yeah, they're. Oh, okay.
Oh, just they put it in a backpack.
That's very curious.
That is.
This is the year of the backpack, I think. We got all the backpacks from Spider-Man. These backpacks.
Battle Royale's got backpacks
I'm sure
in 'em.
there are more.
Oh boy.
Shoddy!
This is not a good place for like a battle of attrition. There you go.
Oh, healing.
Wow, he withstood that.
And still he
There's
persisted.
somebody else out here shooting at you, I believe.
Oh yes, there is. Oh. Well,
All right, that was
so yeah, you can respawn. I think either on a player. No, I guess not. But you can respawn in a safe house.
mhm.
If I can. I don't know. Oh, okay. So we can go back to the church, or we can go back to the safe house where it all began.
yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, so
I feel good.
I think that's a good quick look at Generation Zero.
Can't call it that.
No, it's a new gameplay today.
A
of Generation
fast,
Leave
Zero.
that.
a fast view
Uh-huh.
Thank
of
you.
Generation Zero.
Thank God for synonyms. Real seriously, guys.
Do you like it? Are you going to play more of it? And are you excited to?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a little rough around the edges right now, but that's pretty much every beta. It's the closed beta right now. I think they are planning an open beta.
For release in 2019.
Yeah, it comes out in 2019. I think that there are a lot of really cool concepts at play here. I think that the world seems like it's a little empty right now, but that also probably adds to the tension of like the encounters that you do stumble upon. But yeah, I'm definitely intrigued. The trailer they put out a couple weeks ago or a couple months ago, maybe at this point, got me super interested, and I'm excited to dive back into this once progress actually matters.
Yeah,
Right.
cool. The 80s, right, guys?
I remember them.
All right. Well, thanks, Shea, for showing this off to us. And Leo, thanks for doing your Leo stuff.
That's what I do.
And thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.